film's premiere, the celebration continued late into the night. But as the family returned to their hotel, a specific tension remained between Anant and his father, Rajesh. An unspoken history had just been brought to light. At the event, a veteran performer had revealed that Rajesh was more than a supportive parent. In 1990, he had graduated as a gold medalist from the National School of Drama, with critics at the time describing him as a generational talent for the Indian stage. That same year, Rajesh's father died. He was the only son, left with a widowed mother, a younger sister, and the family restaurant. To support them, he walked away from his burgeoning theater career and returned to Chandni Chowk, trading his artistic aspirations for a lifetime of family service. Rajesh kept this history a secret for nearly 30 years. He believed that sharing his own lost career would color Anant's journey with a sense of obligation. By remaining silent, he ensured that if Anant ever chose to act, the decision would be entirely his own. Back in Delhi, the family finally opened boxes Rajesh had kept hidden since the early 90s. They contained thick journals detailing advanced character analysis, vocal techniques, and psychological maps for various roles, a preserved archive of high-level theatrical methodology. Anant spent the night studying these journals. The techniques he had been experimenting with on his own were mirrored in his father's professional notes. His ability was supported by a technical architecture of performance that had been dormant within his family for 3 decades. On January 11, 2019, Uri opened to over 15 crore rupees. This exceeded all trade projections for a film led by a newcomer and demonstrated an immediate connection with the domestic audience. While the public response was strong, established critics and industry insiders published reviews questioning Anant's technique. They characterized his performance as lacking the specific polish often found in actors who had been groomed through traditional film family networks. Anant had anticipated the need for a broader reach. During production, he insisted on hiring professional voice artists to dub the film into Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, and Kannada. He viewed the Indian Army as a national institution and believed the film should be accessible to audiences in every state. This chart highlights the impact of that regional focus. Those dubbed versions accounted for 40%. By utilizing a smart, data-driven approach to distribution and prioritizing linguistic accessibility, Anant moved past traditional industry barriers. He secured a massive national following by speaking directly to the audience. The film's reach was further accelerated when several state governments declared it tax-free. This intervention reduced ticket costs, making the movie accessible to a broader demographic across the country. The Ministry of Defense officially endorsed the project, arranging for screenings at remote forward posts. Soldiers stationed in high-altitude regions like Kashmir and Arunachal Pradesh were given the opportunity to see their own professional lives depicted on screen. Online videos showed para-commandos and Jawans reacting to the film with visible emotion. The men serving in these units recognized the technical and psychological accuracy in Anant's performance, providing a level of validation that exceeded commercial metrics. Military widows and families also publicly acknowledged the film. They shared that the story honored the specific sacrifices they had made, providing a public acknowledgement of their personal loss and service. Uri transitioned from a commercial success into a moment of national recognition for the armed forces. It reached this status because Anant prioritized the accuracy of the story and the representation of the soldiers over his own celebrity. As the film's domestic collection approached 450 crores, producers offered Anant signing bonuses that were significantly higher than standard industry rates for a newcomer. He was pressured to capitalize on his sudden market value with a string of commercial projects. Anant declined these offers to return to IIT Delhi for his final semester. Despite massive public attention surrounding his debut, he focused on academic commitments, preparing for final engineering exams under a heavy security detail. He finished his degree with a perfect 10 out of 10 GPA, graduating as the highest-scoring computer science student. The university held a press conference to highlight his achievement, marking a rare moment where a top-tier student also led the nation's highest-grossing film. Choosing the library over the film set demonstrated a focus on his long-term commitments. This persistence in finishing his degree established his reputation as a professional who operated on specific, self-imposed principles, regardless of external opportunities. In late February, journalists identified the direct link to Rajesh Sharma's past at the National School of Drama. Headlines connected the father's abandoned career with the son's current prominence, revealing a shared artistic heritage. Industry veterans who remembered Rajesh in the early 90s validated the connection. They noted that his talent had not vanished, but had been preserved and was now being expressed through his son's work. Rajesh publicly stated that he saw Anant's success as a distinct achievement. He viewed his son as a performer who had successfully integrated a rigorous technical background with the instincts passed down through the family. With his engineering degree complete, Anant chose to prioritize projects that required both his analytical background and his dramatic training. He began turning down standard commercial scripts to focus on narratives that offered specific technical or psychological depth. Anant Sharma's arrival in the industry was the result of a 30-year trajectory. His success proved that combining technical discipline with artistic heritage creates a performer with a unique, influential presence in national cinema.